What's going on, guys? Today I want to do a reaction on a few marathon videos and talk about the state of Arc Raiders. Let's check it out. I did get to play the playtest or beta for marathon. Was it Tech Test 2? It was the one after the YouTubers got to play it, but the build that I got to play was not the same as the build as the YouTubers got to play or the streamers got to play. The game was much funner, and even this is looking even better than the build that I played. So, and that's another thing I want to talk about. Like, this looks good. I haven't got to play the new build or whatever, but I played every build of Arc Raiders before it released, other than the first playtest, the very first beta or whatever. Every one of those playtests, they were good, but they got worse and worse. Like Tech Test 1 was not Tech Test 1, but Tech Test 2 was the one I started off on. My first one. It was the best build of Arc Raiders ever that I experienced, even after the game released. So, I mean, that tells you about what we're gonna be talking about coming up. But this just looks, man, I can't wait to play this. Let's let's see that video they was talking about.
Wait, why is this a six?
So this is a team of Rooks, Rook squad. So, and if you have a Rook, you have to be solo. So I'm guessing these guys are just meeting up. But it could be either, streamers or the developers. But when I played, this is not something that happened. People don't team up. People usually just killing each other. Every time I seen a Rook or anybody, instant fight, or I was plotting on them or something. There was no friendly. This is not Arc Raiders. I mean, I guess there could be a couple of friendlies running around in this game once the game come out and there's a community for it. But what I played, no, we the build that I played, we just fight each other at all times. Soon as I see you, it's smoke. It's up. I can't wait for this shit to drop. Like, look at this game. So it's not a team of Rooks. Cause wait, he's a Rook. That's an assassin. What? So is there another game mode or something? That's another thing I want to talk about. Arc Raiders' lack of a second game mode on launch, or rather a month after launch. Like, if you play extraction shooters, you know whenever extraction shooters launch, it's just the one game mode, the extraction mode. And if you die or lose any of your things, it's permanent. Well, if you die and you lose your things, it's permanent. That stuff is gone. So playing that an extraction shooter for a month straight without any other game mode, or to try anything else, or try your guns in a different situation, you wouldn't lose it in. That becomes a problem for me. I love extraction shooters. I've been playing them, for a while. But the problem for me is, once you lose your stuff, like continuously doing that over and over and over, there should be another game mode where you can just step away from that and just go in and use your gun without having to worry about losing your class, losing the items that's on you. Because all that pressure, you just run around and it's tense. To have that game mode and you have to run around as tense, you get to use your items and learn more about the game. It's just a little bit funner, especially when you've been playing the same game mode for 2 months like Arc Raiders, and they expect you to continue to be playing the same game mode. I guess they finally released the PvE, but it's too late. It's been too long. Main thing is, I don't play Arc Raiders anymore. As you can see, I'll show you right here. Where's my Steam on here? Last time I played Arc Raiders was January 10th. I put over 460 hours in it, and that's just the full game alone. That doesn't include any play tests or tech tests or server slams that I was a part of. And I was a part of at least 2 or 3 of them. I think 2 or 3 of them, at least 2. But as you can see, marathon close. I put in 89 hours, close to 90. That was that's just that was just the play test or the beta or whatever. And this beta, for me, was better than Arc Raiders full title, dude.
Here, come grab
Like
this. Come grab
Marathon
this.
is so intricate, it's so good. I love it. I love it. Now, granted, now each tech test, play test, or service slam I played for Arc Raiders, I did put at least 85 to 90 or so hours into it. I did enjoy it. But the problem with Arc Raiders, they continuously keep nerfing that game. Like let's take the fun out of this. Let's take the fun out of this. Oh, the game's still too fun. Let's take some more fun out the game. You keep punishing players for playing your game is insane, and that's why I stopped playing it. Not just me. I guess you're right. I'm nobody. Me stop playing the game doesn't matter. It's not gonna hurt the game at all. True, but also my friends stopped playing the game. Every one of my friends stopped playing Arc Raiders, and guess what? Every one of my friends we played every Arc Raiders tech test other than the first one, play test and service slam together. We were already tired of the game. We were already tired of doing the same thing. a month a month or so after an extraction shooter releases, they need a new game mode so you can step away from that. The extraction shooter
Wait, why is
and
this
all
a
the
six-person
pressure of
raid?
losing your
This-
weapon and losing everything that you have on you. Matter of fact, and even if you go like 10 runs without losing stuff on you, that's fine. Sometimes you just want to do something different, and this is where another game modes come in. Like I'm not sure if you ever played Delta Force. Now that's probably one of the worst extraction shooter. Actually, DMZ is the worst extraction shooter, I think, in my opinion. But Delta Force,
We've actually gotten gold.
I never got into the extraction. Well, I did get into extraction shooter, but it took me a while to get into it. But what got me into the extraction shooter was their second game mode, which is probably released. I mean, who knows? Probably a month, 2 months, 3 months after the full release of the game. But when I came over to play Delta Force, Hot Zone was already there. That's what got me into extraction shooters, because Hot Zone was the concept, a little bit of the concept of the extraction shooters. It was a 3v3v3. You could
Yeah, we need to hit the button.
I don't think you could loot people bodies. You couldn't
Command wing and do
pick
it
stuff up
together.
from the world or anything like that. But anyway, it did get me into extraction shooters. But whenever I got tired of Delta Force extraction and it was I'm losing all my items or too many cheaters, I would go directly to Hot Zone and play that constantly.
Player?
You don't have that in extraction shooters right now.
Destroyed one. Go, go, go,
Well,
go, 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 go.
on release you don't have that extraction shooters. Even a month or two after, you don't have that most of the time. Arc Raiders finally dropped their PVE. I don't know what it's like. I'm not going back to experience it. I'm already out of the game. I don't even want to play it at how they treat the community. I'm waiting on this, and I'm hoping that Marathon drops some other type of game mode that you can go and use your gear, your loot, your implants, whatever. You can go use it in a game mode. You don't have to worry about losing it. You can just go in and have some fun. I'm hoping they do that. If they don't do that, I'm not saying the game will die, but it'll definitely help the player base. I'm not saying do it right away either. This can be something that's done a month after. That's not a problem. The problem comes in when it's been 2-3 months and people have been playing the same thing and they've already finished everything. Now, from my experience with Marathon, you probably won't finish everything within a month. There's a good chance you won't. I mean, especially if you have to work and do stuff like that. You're talking about a casual player versus, somebody that plays like 10, 12 hours a day. You might not finish everything in a month. That's how much stuff is in this game. That's how intricate this game is. You might finish it in a month. Even if you do finish in a month, the game is so fun in what I played and so much stuff you can do and so many different builds you can have. The game is so intricate. You just want to keep playing. So I think the longevity of the game versus Marathon, versus Arc Raiders, times 2.
Here, come grab this.
Just period. Times 2. Arc Raiders full game was not better than the second test that I got to play. Period, dude. I mean, that's just what it is. This game, not saying Arc Raiders didn't have love and care. This game, oh man, I just miss it. Like, as I was playing Arc Raiders full title, all I kept talking about was Arc Marathon. Even to the homies, I was talking about it, talking about Marathon. I constantly want to play Marathon. I constantly kept going back and looking at my gameplay, wanting to play Marathon as I was playing Arc Raiders. That should tell you a lot. And hopefully, Bungie is listening to this and decides to, hey, maybe we need to look into pushing out a second game mode, at least a PVE by, within a month. And I think, how hard could it be when you could just do like a PVE sandbox? We can just go in and just go run around shooting. They don't have to be any type of premise or anything. Just let people go in, use their gun, get used to the game or something for now. But
Wait, why is this
hopefully you
so
guys like
person
this video.
rating?
I can't wait for Marathon. I will be posting a lot day one. I'll be at least posting. I'll try to post a video like every other day, so maybe like 4 videos out the week. I do have to work and stuff like that, so I will be trying to post more, especially Marathon. I'm in love with this game. I've been waiting for a long time. It's right around the corner.
We've actually
Play
got
test is, what is it, like
characters before.
9 days away? Real soon. Till next time, guys. See ya.